captain must have confidence and his talent as a bowler.
Oh, it said right arm off break. I'm not so sure. I think it's right arm also. There you go, leg break. He'll bowl a quicker one. Off break. He's a batter primarily and he thinks like a batter. He makes those variations.
He's already involved in a run out. That was a good hit.
The wind takes it over the infield, but the angle of the deep fielder pretty good. A lot to play for. Tooth and nail. This is gonna go all the way this game. Refreshing Pepsi. Beverage partner of Lanka Premier League 2026.
Yeah, for this over they'll have the luxury to enjoy a drink of Pepsi.
Oh, has he sliced it? Has he got all of it? Fielder in the deep. He's misjudged it. That's gone for 4.
That's a big mistake. A big mistake because Comidi doesn't offer these kind of chances very often. And he got on because that was sweep. And look at that. He completely misjudged it. Completely.
Ishwalairu ran in just a wee bit, but you got to be wary of the wind. In certain areas, it pushes it over you. In certain areas, it brings it back. And down the ground, it generally pushes it. Comidi is a little fortunate. Ended up slicing that one. Power blast. These two need to take a little bit of time, make sure they get there so that they launch. Last ball of the 14th. Been good from Ackerman, just the 7. Good hit. He's hit it with the wind. Look at that sail away. That's awareness. Johnny Cleanagay. He started off from where he left off. It's 115 for 4. Yep. Timeout called here in.
बुढ़ी
6 overs to go. Six overs to go. This partnership very, very crucial. You don't want to leave it to anyone else. Quality players feature in the Sri Lankan team. They'll need to take that responsibility. Old-fashioned Sri Lankan pitch. It'll make you work hard. It'll make you use different skills to score your runs. Unlike earlier in the tournament where you just hit through the line. Now you've got to use your wrists. You've got to play the field. I like that type of a bit more intense.
Yeah, a bit more balance between bat and ball. And that's what you want. Nice.
4 wickets have fallen. Going across the stumps, went down the wicket. I think that's the second time he's been out like that.
That was game awareness. Ackerman realized that Charujun is relying on the singles. It's looking to give strike to his partner. He attacked the ball and picked up a big wicket through a run out.
He was looking dangerous. Herman, he'll be relieved. Games only 1 run each innings, half century in the last innings. Dominating the bowling 39 today. It's a call. It's that time of the game where we get proactive. They try to preserve trees, every boundary, 4s or 6s.
He has bowled with a lot of control, Gulbade. He's not putting him up. He's rolling his fingers, lacing the ball from back of the hand, taking the pace off. So far, so good.
Look at that. Hit the gaps, run hard. Risk-free, but you're accumulating runs. After watching the first game, looking at the pitch before the game, Urgent Lanka, Sri Lanka's lung tablets and capsules manufacturer. Based next to the Pallakali International Cricket Stadium in Pendi. Salaja, partner of LPL. Again, was right from Leeg. Just could execute it there. Down the ground. Oh, misfield. He got around, but just couldn't pull it off.
Isn't it a relief for Mendes? He's been running hard for his runs and finally gets a boundary with the help of South African who misfielded that one.
Yep, Riza Hendricks. He's been a star for the season in the bat. Reminder, the opening partner from Pakistan, Shahzada Farhan, pulled out of the game just before the toss. Tightness. That's going to be a big miss.
Has carried the sunshine for his side. Consistent. Scored his runs quite briskly. Shahzada Farhan.
Has he got enough? Oh, brilliant catch. Dushmanta Chamira. Slower ball from Faruqi. Not enough pace for it to fly through. Still needed a lot of work from Chamira.
Yeah, great anticipation from Chamira. The moment he saw the batter getting into a position to uppercut the ball, he started to run towards him in the line of the wicketkeeper and pulled it off. Excellent take. And to get rid of danger man, Lianage. It's the 5th wicket. And first for Faruqi. He goes for 17, Lianage. It's 133 for 5.
He can do something with the bat, and he's required here today. 4 overs to go, 4 and over. What are you going to do with 4 and over? 10 and over. Gets you 173, 174. Rise the Yorker. A wicket and 8 runs off the 16. 134 for 5.
I think it's pretty much on a knife edge here, actually, this innings. Yes, 134 for 5. Comidi and Nisham at the wicket, they could do anything in the last 4 overs. We know that the surface is probably not played as easy as what it did the day before yesterday. So that maybe 170 is a good score. Flip side of that, Buller not too over here. They might be chasing something very manageable.
So he is going to be the impact player. That is Pawan Ratnayaka. Akila Dhananjay has been replaced. immaculate. Dhananjaya bowled 3 overs for 23 runs. Pawan Ratnayak obviously had batting muscle. To the side, yeah, you're right. 160 to 170 might be a very good score, I think, because we've seen the surface slow down a little bit. There's a bit of turn for the spinner, some grip as well. This man, he's got 2 overs left, bowled a brilliant first spell, can be decisive.
Bowls with such good pace. Always, whenever I see just one Chamira bowl, I always think to myself, just a pity that he hasn't been able to stay injury-free. There's the catch again from Chamira. And the reason why I say that is because I think he could be such a handful in all formats of the game. Roll at that sort of pace, Test cricket is just crying out for him. When you've got pace, a batter can utilise it, and that's exactly what Mendes has done.
Outstanding batting, and this is what T20 cricket is all about. That time pace off, but it's become so innovative that you start manufacturing, you come up with shots. Cutter into the pitch, he was already in position, anticipating that. And knowing that it's a short fine leg, if he gets everything, his outfield gives you so much of value. On the subject of Dushman Chamira, I think what you said is so true. I remember him making his debut against Pakistan maybe about 10 years ago at the Sarah Oval, and he bowled so quick. I know that he unsettled a few batters, some top batters with his pace. Sad that he's been a bit injury prone.
Goes again. How about this for some batsmanship? That's incredible, because that's gone the whole way.
Well, I can tell you that the Dil scoop looked ridiculous when it's played. It's directed at your head and you just scoop it. And you sometimes ease in the dangerous way, but this, just unbelievable. How do you play such shots? HD Ackerman, I would like to ask you, if you're an opening batter, just tell us, how do you actually play that?
You have to fall to all the other parts of the ground.
That's what I'm looking for.
No, I just think it's so brave. I mean, I know they got out, but still. It's an unbelievable cricket shot. Right, Chamira's under pressure. He's gone for 11 off 3. Oh, this is brilliant batting this from Comidi Mendes.
Well, he's making use of the field restrictions, and this is really clever. He's making Chamira bowl to him. When he went short, he was going for the scoop, got him to go full, and then he gives himself room. Knows exactly where his fielders are. Look at how he opens the face of the bat. Outstanding work. This could be the over that the Colombo Caps were after. They've got 15 off 4, and they're getting close to 9 runs and over.
Yeah, Dinesh Chandra was in deep conversation here with Chamira, because if you're going to bowl seam up, you're going to bowl quick, you're going to bowl the ball at the wide line on the off stump. You can't have this field. And one off backward point or third needs to drop to the boundary, and you probably bring up fine leg, or you even bring up deep wicket, one of the two. Now he comes over the wicket. Pace taken off. This will get just out of the reach of the backpedaling Breezer Hendricks. And Mendes will scramble through for 2.
That's another aspect of T20 cricket, the running between the wickets. We speak about the batsmanship, we speak about the agility, fielding. What about the running? Amazing running, the speed. They turn, they convert ones into twos, and it's just taken the game into another level, especially batting. It's a great dive.
Here comes a warning. Danger area. he's not bothered. Just wants to get his last delivery out the way. Big over, 17 from it. Mendes still on strike. Just the first run, the single off the first belongs to Nisham. The rest, the brilliance of Mendes. Pitches up, goes up and over. This will be the half century of Comidi Mendes. What an over. 21 from it. Take a bow, skipper. 155 for 5. Celebrating Comidi Mendes' half century of just 25 deliveries. Well, the game was evenly poised. Now the innings just tilts in the favour of the men in yellow, courtesy of that over of 21. 29 scored in the power blast, the 2 overs of fielding restrictions. Now Mahesh Tikshana into Jimmy Nisham, the left-hander. He'll swing for the boundary.
They've got an innings from the captain and went over cover, made it a very big over and finished the over in style and also reached his half century. That could be the over. That could be the decisive moment, because that's a good platform left with the field placing off or one fielder less, so they can maximize.
Says to Nisham he wants 2. Nisham runs hard and will get through for 2. That's so important as well. You speak about the running between the wickets, the responsibility that the non-striker has as well. I think of the great South African John T. Rhodes. Everyone loved to bat with him because he had the ability to run you back on strike. He could run 2s when he was at the non-striker's end. So Nisham's got to play a big part here as well. Wide, under pressure, under so much pressure. But say believe travel should be affordable and accessible to everyone, including you and I, Rasha, and that's exactly what Fitz here is. They focus on safe, reliable, a hassle-free.
Hey.
Valuable dot. Everyone like gold. My goodness me, is he giving us an exhibition of batting here. That is some shot.
I think he's in a zone. He's batting so well. He's timing the ball. He's picking those spots, and he's virtually looking unstoppable with his stroke play. And he appears to have an answer to almost every challenge by the bowlers, as double sixers bowlers. Now we're talking of somebody, Tikshana, who's been very good, not just in the power play, but also in the death. But he's been taken apart at the moment.
Now he goes down the ground and all the way. That's just a flat bat. There's nothing wrong with the delivery of Tikshana. He can't believe it. Rosha, this man started his international cricket career unbelievably well and then went through a little bit of a dip. I think I found out what you got to do. You need to make him the captain. Since he's taken over the captaincy of Colombo, he's been unbelievable.
I can tell you that the Sri Lankan captains, that's a hallmark of Sri Lankan captains. They do well when that extra load is on them.
Now he helps it round the corner. He's
exposing every area of this ground. 18 from the teach and are over. 173 for 5. They are flying.
Yeah, that's just how he picks the length and picks his spot. Went over, this time he goes with the slog sweep. Just challenging the bowler's lengths.
71 runs scored of the last 5 overs. It was at over 16 where they were around about the 130 mark. I said the innings is on a knife edge. Well, one side has blunted that knife. The Caps are 173 for 5. They've got 2 overs remaining. This is going to be well above the par that Russell Arnold spoke about when assessing the pitch. Faisal Faruqi with his final over. That's all Jimmy Neesham has to do when Comidi Mendes is in this sort of mood. I mean, I know Neesham get it a long way, but surely you're thinking Mendes is the man.
It's sensible, isn't it? He's just doing the right thing. Neesham has got 4 of 4. But look at the other man coming 30, striking at well over 200. And you're looking at 11 balls left, and in this mode, I think 200, getting close to 200 is very possible.
Preserve the trees, Comidi Mendes. You and POTV are doing an amazing job of preserving trees. Boundaries of virtually every single delivery.
Great improvisation. I mean, just look at this shot. Look how quickly he needs to make up his mind. Just picking the length, getting into good, just at that point as the ball gets delivered. And it's milliseconds in it as a batter. Amazing batting.
Neesham wants to. There's no pace on the ball. They'll get it. Mendes will keep the strike. They need to change the colour of their clothing from yellow to green because everything about Mendes' innings is about preserving trees. That's as green as it comes.
Yeah, what an innings. Did start off a little bit slowly, and then as the power blast started, we did see the full range. Shots like that, amazing. The scoop, then the drive, and then the loft. He had the full range in his innings.
A little bit of calm. We can all breathe. Faruqi is, though when you look to the other end, you see Jimmy Neesham, one of the great hitters of the cricket ball in T20 cricket. He's just been a bystander. He's probably thinking, now's my time. "26 trees have been preserved in this innings.
Good follow-up delivery, good comeback, and every single is gold dust. It's the Yorker, sliding down the leg side, but still 9 runs of 5 balls. The Mendes will be looking to finish off the over big.
Mendes scans the ground looking for where the boundary is. He's going over extra cover, going down to deep third. It's clothed mid on. He'll keep the strike. 19 gone. 183 for 5.
not the number. It's 20 balls. 20 balls for this 50 partnership. And look at Mendes' contribution. 44 from just 14. We have witnessed arguably the innings of the tour. Home Appliances, Signal, one of our supporters, sponsors, tournament, the IPL. Final over of the innings. Short third, short fine leg. Backward point, extra cover, all hugging the 30-yard circle. They dare not move any further than where they are. Oh no, this is absolutely ridiculous. What are we seeing?
You call that shot? I mean, it's an amazing execution. You could understand that if it's on the leg stump, you could scoop it, but look at from where he scoops it and where it ends up. I'm sure these guys practice these shots in the nets and they execute them well. That is just outstanding. That's magnificent. It's gone all the way with the pace on. It's so weighted towards the batter.
Dentists around the world will be licking their... We're going to be in business for a long time if cricket continues in this fashion. Thankfully for the helmet and the grill, that's all I'll say. But the inventiveness is something to behold. This month, Shamir must be thinking, where do I bowl? Not there. Not there. This man is sniffing.
I think it's one of those special days. As a batter, that everything's coming on. You play the scoop, you just play that slot sweep, and whom are you after? You playing such shots against somebody of the caliber of Dushman Chamira with so much of experience. Just toying with his bowling. This is brilliant. Picking his spots. Just wonderful batting.
Yeah, the problem here is Chandimal looked a little bit frustrated and sort of went over towards Chamir. And I almost understand where he's coming from, because he's got the right idea. He had fine leg up and he tried to go wide of off stump and full, but he's got his length from a millimetre. And sometimes you just need to doff your cap and say, you know what, he got the better of me there, because I didn't do much wrong. Because with mid-off up now, extra cover up, he can't afford to be full outside off stump. If he's full, he's going to disappear back over his head. Surely he's aiming at leg stump. Fielders coming from everywhere. They'll get through for two. Neesham's just a runner, he's a bystander, he's a spectator.
Surprised about that length from Chamira with the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. This is wonderful. Really creative batting. Wonderful stroke play. Going after not just bad balls but good balls too. Just making bowlers change their line and length so much. This is a special effort from Comidi Mendes.
Boundary will take him into the 90s. Where does Chamira go now? Gone short, and he's got a dot. Should get a wicket for that.
So valuable, it's so precious. In the midst of all the mayhem, get hit for sixers and fours, 21 fours and 7 sixers. You're able to bowl a dot, and in the last over. How precious is that?
And again, these grey-headed men that sit in commentary boxes and in studios around the world that say, with the toss and bat first, aren't so silly after all.
About yourself, grey head.
He was talking about Russell Arnold, actually, who said that he would have batted first. That's the length he was looking for. It's the length he was looking for when he disappeared over square leg. With mid-off up and extra cover up as well to try and bowl it. He missed that good out the ground. Right, final delivery. Comidi Mendes take a bow. You'll be not out unless you run yourself out. Jimmy Neesham, who is a ball. And if you'd have said he would put on a partnership of 63 of 25, then you ask 90% of people around the world who watch T20 cricket, they would have said Jimmy Neesham would have contributed the most. But today is Comidi Mendes' day. Camara with the final delivery. Neesham to the captain, Colombo caps. 88 of just 39 deliveries.